Speaking of bad takes, let's talk about Whoopi Goldberg for a moment. Remember Whoopi Goldberg? She went from starring in The Ghost to ghosting Logic and Reason on The View. I want to show you an exchange that just took place where she was talking with one of her co-hosts about what's happening in Iran. And her co-host made the point that Iran is a terrible place. The human rights violations are shocking. I mean, they throw gays from rooftops, and here's what happened.
The year 2025 in the United States is nothing like if I step foot wearing this outfit into Iran or killed for
I'm sorry.
Well, they were like
listen,
no, I can't have my hair showing. I can't wear a skirt. I can't have my arms out. I think it's very different to live in the United States in 2025 than it is to live in Iran.
Not if you're black.
Not for everybody.
Not if you're black.
Guys, don't go to Tehran. Do not anyone at this table should go to Tehran.
Let me tell you about being in this country. This is the greatest country in the world. But, yeah, I know that. I know that. And we all know that. But every day, we are worried. Do we have to be worried about our kids? Are our kids going to get shot because they're running through somebody's neighborhood?
I tell you what, my dream is to become a millionaire victim, just like Whoopi Goldberg. The fact that she can go on television and sprout nonsense like that, free of persecution or anything else that's going to come her way, is evidence America is the freest country on earth. Far different to Iran. And for her to say, yeah, I know Iran's bad, but what about black people in the United States is quite
She is
rich.
a perpetual victim, isn't she? And to try and draw any sort of similarity or equivalence between Iran's human rights abuses, the fact it literally plucks women off the street and disappears them and executes them, for showing their hair is extraordinary. But she is someone who has a record of not knowing her history on the stuff and trying to minimise the suffering of other peoples and races. Take a look at what she said back in 2022 when she was speaking about the Holocaust.
The Holocaust isn't about race. No, it's not about race.
Ethnicity.
Well, they
No,
consider
it's
Jews
about
a different race.
But it's not about race. It's not about race.
What is it about?
Because it's about man's inhumanity to man. That's what it's about.
Let's put aside the fact that someone's obviously been hitting the Ozempic pretty hard in the past few years. Sorry, but I think it's unavoidable there. I think there's a common element here, guys. She seems to not think that these places that have a real hatred towards Jews and anti-Semitism, it's like she's trying to minimize that in what she's talking about, whether it's radical Islam or on the far right in the Nazi Germany.